Sway.
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 In the morning.
In the morning.
In the morning.
Shake goes by.
Wake your punk ass up. That
Crust out y'all.
Yo! Wow. That's the last episode of one of the hottest series on TV now.
Yeah.
And I saw this interview that Paper Boi, who stars in Atlanta, was doing, and I felt like he was being unfairly, judged and persecuted based on what he believes in. And Heather, this is the premier show for hip hop on the planet, and it didn't make no sense that Paper Boi would do that show before doing our show.
It didn't make no sense to you, Sway.
It didn't make no sense. So I reached out to Ern because I know Ern. Ern's been on the show before.
Mm-hmm.
And he did the 5 Fingers of Death.
Killed it.
And I said, man, can we get Paper Boi on the show? So from Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen, Paper Boi, welcome to the show, brother.
Yo!
Paper Boi.
What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good?
Man, I feel like you might be really misunderstood, man. I think, just watching you go, with the whole tranny thing, man. That just,
I've learned, man, that tranny. That's not the word you use. You gotta say, transgender.
Okay.
Cis people. I've learned. I'm trying to be more PC.
Yeah, you're trying to be more PC.
PC, more politically correct out y'all.
Yes. Okay. I ain't mad at you, man.
Can I just take a break real quick and just let everybody know that I'm sitting next to Heather.
Yeah.
Hi, Paper Boi.
Who is one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life.
How you doing, Paper Boi?
I'm honored right now. I was thinking about taking you to Waffle House,
You got bitches?
I mean, I'm trying to learn not to say that. Let's say that I got, some paper stacks. That's what I call my female
Paper
fans,
stacks.
paper stacks.
Paper
You know what I'm
stacks,
saying? Yo, she's rubbing my hair right now and I feel great right now, man. This is way better than Montague.
Don't get hard on the show, Paper Boi. Come on, man. Don't do that, man. Don't let Heather B get you hard, man.
Yo!
Welcome to the show, the one and only Brian Tyree Henry, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Oh,
I can't
man.
believe this. This is like a dream come true right now.
Is it?
I never in a million years thought I'd be sitting in a Sway and Heather sandwich.
Yeah, man. That's good, man. Yeah, man. Well, it's interesting because people have really fallen in love with your character. But we were talking, man. I was like, man, I remember this dude from Puerto Rico's in Paris. Like this
Sway!
That was one of his. Remember that DB? Puerto Rican, Luis Guzman?
Yeah.
Okay.
D. Luis, yes.
Nobody really recognized that early work you've done, dude.
Yeah, I try to put in work. I try. Sometimes they give you parts that you're like, oh, I'm playing an African vendor. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you want me to hold a snake today? That you didn't say that in the contract, but all right, I'll hold a snake. All right, cool. You just got to go with it. You know what I mean? You just got to go with it. And then when I saw that Luis was in, I was like, oh, we're sold. Yeah. And then Rosario Dawson, who is the G.
Yeah, right.
The G. Like you can put anything in front of Rosario and she lays it down. I don't know if y'all finished Luke Cage or not. But
yeah. Did you finish it?
I finished it in like a day.
Oh shit. Okay.
I didn't shower. I Grubhub. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, this is black as hell. I ain't going nowhere. Are you kidding me?
You see episode 12?
Well, yes, I did. I did.
Yeah, you see that?
That's why I'm excited. I was like, I ain't gonna do what Meth did, but y'all held it down. I was like, Sway got chops. Sway got some acting chops. Like you held it down.
Out of here. I just followed Heather.
It was great, man.
Yeah, but you graduated from Yale, right?
Yeah, Yale School of Drama.
Yeah, so for you to say I got chops, hey.
I mean, that really doesn't mean anything,
Oh, okay.
Damn.
Really
Whatever,
anything,
man.
I just went to Yale for the free food.
For the free food. How did you and Donald meet?
I actually met him when I did the test for the show. He called me in after my audition, and they said he's going to be in the room. And I was like, Gambino's going to be there? Like, there's not, I'd only have a day to, get it together. And we went in, and Hero, our director, was there, and Donald was there. And he just wanted to, improv. And the flow was just, it was instant. It was instant. I was like, I know this dude. I know, it was so instantaneous. And we just played around. And as soon, I had to catch a flight back to South Carolina to finish filming Vice Principals that I was doing at the time. And by the time the flight landed, they were like, yeah, you got the part. Yeah. And I screamed on this plane so damn loud that these white folks were like, what is going on? I was like, got the part. It's a show called Atlanta. You don't know anything about it, but it's going to be great. And they're like, oh, okay. So it was great. I mean, he's definitely family. All of us, Z, Keith, Donald, we talk all the time.
Wow.
We hold each other down all the time, and we just play. Like I love that he created this environment for us to just go and play, instead of it feeling like you're going to work and you got to do this. I always tell people I'm going to go play with my friends. And I feel like it shows. I hope it shows.
It definitely. It's almost like y'all not even writing it. You know what I mean? It's like it's so natural, and then. You play this real lazy rapper really well.
Lazy, man. I got a lot of hustles in this damn show, man.
Yeah, you play that con artist hood dude who's looking for. I'm just saying that, just trying to escape with doing as little as possible.
Yeah.
And then I'm wondering. See, I'm from the West Coast, so the original.
I know this. You know that I spend a lot of time in the Bay, right? I have to say this now. My homegirl Kia, who is in Berkeley and Oakland, I spend time there. So I want to say Bay all day.
Yeah.
Bay
You
all
gonna
day.
say yee?
I love it, man.
Okay,
I love the Bay. I love the
Bay.
Bay. I love the Bay. I drove up there. I was like, I'm gonna rent a car because I was in LA. I was like, I'm driving to the Bay. I love you guys, but I'm out. Like, I'm going to Oakland.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you prefer Oakland over Atlanta?
They both got their own things though. Like, because I just like that we are represented in these places. Like, I can go and step out on the street and see somebody that I know and chop it up and go to a bar, do some shots. You can smoke out in California.
You can. You
Which
can.
is fantastic. But Atlanta, I like the pace of Atlanta. It's home. Both of those places, they're just so just great, man.
You're so talented to me, because this is a dude who's done Broadway.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you also playing this character, the dichotomy.
Thanks, man.
Is it one harder than the other? Is it harder playing the lazy rapper con artist than it is? But what it,
That's kind of what I wanted to ask him,
Right?
because
I want that on a shirt,
you-
man. Like, that's like, he plays lazy guy. You know what, man? I've been so fortunate to play these characters because in Book of Mormon, I saw that I was playing a warlord, and I was like, man, what y'all about to set me up on? Like, what's about to happen? But I was like, I need this guy to be funny. I need people to know that there's a reason why this village fears him, but at the same time, you have to find like the levity in it at the same time, I guess. But with Alfred, I was just like, I don't want anyone all of a sudden labeling me as a thug. I don't want them to just see Paper Boi and be like, he's a thug. I mean, granted, in every scene I got a gun and a blunt, but who doesn't these days, all right, man? Like, but I wanted to get to the heart of who he was, and I really wanted to represent Atlanta the best way I could, and I really wanted him to have heart, and I really wanted him to be that person where you could be like, I know that dude. Like, that's my cousin Mook. That's my cousin, Rodney. That's my cousin.
you do it really well.
Thank you. I'm glad.
You do it really well.
If you say it, then it's Bible, man.
And I love, man. Listen, man. I'm a gigantic fan of the person Donald Glover and all he does. And what I think he's doing is, people say, well, he's different, he's special or something. What I think he's doing is shedding light to it. There's a lot of talent in places that people haven't searched.
Absolutely.
Right?
I think it's interesting that they're going on this whole thing about diversity in television right now, and I'm like, way overdue. Like, I mean, we have had these stories forever. We have been wanting to tell these stories forever. Y'all just weren't really giving us the shine that we wanted. And so what better way than to go and take it? Donald was with no holds barred. He's like, you want him to be in a trap house, but Paper Boi's a drug dealer, so he would have an apartment. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
exactly.
you know what I mean? Like, so we're going through those things, bit by bit. But this week's episode, I had never been more nervous in my life, because I was like, I'm about to say some stuff. Like, I don't know if people are ready. I don't know if people are ready for these commercials. I don't know if people are ready for us taking Atlanta to a completely different way than we've been showcasing the show. And I mean, to the fans, man, Atlanta fans are some of the best fans in the world. And I'm so grateful that everybody received it the way they did.
Man, congratulations. We want to bridge your worlds together too. Up next, man. I think you'll be into this, Brian. Brian Tyree Henry is here. 888-742-3345. Hey, turn up.
Apparently, man, like, I was leaving grad school, and I was doing my first gig was Shakespeare in the Park. I was doing Romeo and Juliet in 07, and I was trying to fill my playbill out, and they were like, well, you can't use that name. There's already Brian Henry. And I was like, wait, you telling me I can't use my name? And they're like, yeah. So I was like, all right, I guess I got to do what most black actors do, is add their middle name. And every black actor I know with 3 names is amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I will take that L and use my middle name.
And it's always the middle name. See, he could have got away with Brian Henry, and people wouldn't have known he was black or not.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
When I was at Yale, man, they always called me Brian Henry, and I introduced myself. I'm like, yeah, I'm Brian Henry. And they're like, yeah, Brian Henry what? I was like, that's my first and last name. I'm like, Brian Henry.
Yeah.
So, Tyree, I guess, has a little bit of ethnicity in there, so they know.
A little bit.
Put that,
A little bit.
put that chicken on it.
Man, I know how to make that curry go. We good.
All right. All right.
Well, speaking of Shakespeare, we decided to see if you would put your twist, your Broadway twist, that is,
Man.
on a 2 Chainz song.
Oh, man.
Because look, your thespian skills outweigh many people. And I don't know if folks realize how much studying you did to get to the point you are.
Yeah.
You went to undergrad. Where'd you go to undergrad?
I went to Morehouse College.
Morehouse College.
Wow.
Kept it black.
Class of 04.
Yes,
yeah.
yes, I like
HBCU.
it. HBCU. You understand the importance of HBCUs?
Absolutely.
What would you say that is? People argue that.
What the importance is, you need to be in places that reflect you. You need to be in places that will tell you exactly what your experience is going to be as an educated black person in this country.
Yes.
And I love that, especially being at Morehouse, being an all-males college, and then you have Spelman, all-female. You got Clark, co-ed. The AUC, that was our block.
Yeah.
And no matter what, we all are going to hold each other accountable and hold each other down. That was our knowledge. It's our place. And I love that. Like, that's where I learned the diaspora.
Yes.
I was like, teach me about the diaspora. Sankofa. Like, I was like, let's go. James Baldwin, all of that. And Bayard Rustin went there. Martin Luther King went there. Benjamin Elijah Mays. And, you need to know these things, especially that time, because 2000 was the end of Clinton, and we were voting for either Bush or Al Gore.
Yeah.
And that was my first time ever voting. I was 18. I was like, all right, this is it. Like, let's organize this. Let's go. And I love it. Like, it was very important to me.
Did your candidate win or lose?
Lost like hell, man. I remember registering so many black men on this campus. Like, I don't care. Vote. We gotta vote. We gotta vote. And that election, man, it was.
So jump to this election.
Jump, man.
Yeah. So how do you feel about this election?
That's why I'm wearing this shirt today.
Let me see what it says. If you are neutral in situations of injustice, you have chosen the side of the oppressor.
Desmond Tutu.
Desmond Tutu.
You need to know it. Gotta believe it. Gotta know. Gotta know it.
All right. I like
We
that.
ain't running around grabbing people's
Squadouches.
Word.
Yeah.
Grabbing coochies. All right. So man, look. So just to show off, because a lot of people going to see this, man. And we was hoping that you could maybe take
2 Chainz.
Yep. And put
Who
your
is a great writer.
Shakespearean thespian, touch to it. Let me see.
Let me see if there's any liquid U's in here.
Okay.
They ask me what I do and who I do it for, and how I come up with this shit up in the studio. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hole. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hole. When I die, bury me inside the Gucci store. When I die, bury me inside the Louis store. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hole. All I want for my birthday is a big booty hole. See, she got a big booty, so I call her Big Booty. Let's move and cook and get into it. I'm in the kitchen, yams everywhere. Just made a junk. I got bands everywhere. You the realest nigga breathing if I hold my breath. Referee with the whistle. Hold this tech. Extendo clip, extendo roll. When your girl leave me, she need a hair salon, hair weave killer going on, and a trapathon. See, I done had more bombs than Pakistan, so dope bomb, dro bomb, and a pill bomb. See, nigga, I'm balling. You and Will call. When I die, bury me inside the jewelry store. When I die, bury me inside the Truey store. True to my religion, to everything, I'm too different. So when I die, bury me next to 2 bitches.
Oh, man. Oh, bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Thank you.
Bravo.
Thank you. And I didn't even scan that, man. I didn't do any iambic pentameter. I didn't do any.
Stanza, son.
I mean, I feel good about this.
You kind of nailed that on the
I
first
kind of
time.
am keeping this because I may do this monologue somewhere.
I see what Donald saw in you. All right. We got Robert from Myrtle Beach on the line. Robert, what up, man? Say hello to Brian.
Man, what up? First off, shout out to the AUC.
Hey.
Second of all, can we say Yale again? Can we just throw out that
Yale.
real quick for my man?
Yeah, the man with the yell. Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
man. I
man.
mean, that's big, man. Listen, for somebody like me who didn't even know who you was until really listening to you today and watching the show, I mean, I'm even more impressed, man. But real quick, the show, Boondock-esque. I'm a huge Boondocks fan.
Yeah,
how it was
man.
written, the satire, everything.
Yeah, I'm a groover,
And man,
man.
when I saw this last episode, like I've been up on it the whole time. But when I saw this last episode, blown away. One of my homeboys did the aerial for the opening title.
Oh
sequence.
yeah, man.
Kenny, man. So
Yeah.
I know a dude who kind of worked on, but man,
Okay.
show is nuts.
That
nuts,
means a lot,
nuts,
fam. Thank you
nuts,
so much,
nuts,
man. Yeah,
Hey,
wait till next
one
week.
question.
All right.
Damn.
One question.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Who runs the Atlanta FX Twitter account, man? That joint be
Oh
nuts, too.
man, that dude is amazing. I cannot remember his name, but they hired a dude, and this dude is on fire. He's absolutely brilliant. I wish I could remember his name.
Y'all
But
don't follow the Twitter account. Y'all need to. The joint is
yeah,
crazy,
the
too.
Twitter, our Twitter, Atlanta Twitter is really crazy, man. Like it's
Get you
hilarious.
some crunchos, man.
The
Get you some crunchos.
Coconut crunchos, man. Damn.
Hey, Rob, thanks for your call, man.
Thanks, man.
Hey, we
Brian,
got
what's the Twitter?
Atlanta FX.
Okay.
Atlanta FX.
FX.
Greg in Montreal. What up, Greg?
Yo.
Hey, what's going on, man? I love Atlanta. It's
Thanks,
a great
man.
show. I'm curious as to why, like, they basically made it in the real world. Like, you have Migos in there as a cameo, which is great. It's so funny when you go out to their trap house in the woods.
Yeah.
Why did you guys make Justin Bieber a black kid, a rapper, instead of a white pop star? Like, what was the decision there? Was that to show, like, the contrast between what it's like to be in those two worlds?
I mean, the better question is why not make Justin Bieber black? You know what I mean? Like, why not? I mean, we have created this universe for this show that we just never wanted to make this show seem like it's important. You know what I mean? We wanted to just be in the day and lives of these people, and we created this universe where our Justin Bieber just happens to be black. And is the worst person ever in the world. Like, but you know, like, and the fact that Paper Boi has beef with Justin Bieber, like, that's like, why are you mad at Justin Bieber? There's so many other things to do. You just shot somebody, so why are you fighting with this fool and back? But you know, that's kind of the grace and essence of Atlanta. We just wanted to make a universe that would flip it on its head, where you come in every week and don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah, man, it was weird when you was hating on Justin Bieber on the
dumb.
basketball
He's
court.
so
man.
damn petty, man.
Yeah, man.
Alfred is so damn petty.
Yeah,
They don't make
man.
no sense. I will, however, say that I did not think I would ever in my life be able to tell somebody to eat a bag of. Can I say it? I can
Try it. See what happens if you do.
eat a bag of dicks.
Yeah.
Which I was very happy that made it in. I was like, yeah, somebody should tell Justin to eat a bag of dicks. If not, he should have someone to tell him every day to humble him. You know what I'm saying?
that
So
depends.
I will tell him to go and eat a bag of
Get a
dicks.
dax.
in my
Okay,
corner.
damn, I feel like you got serious right there. You just said we ain't serious.
Is it too late to say I'm sorry?
Unless you
Boom!
see, I get it. I get
Right
it.
in the pocket.
Pretty damn good. Hey man, what's it like? So Donald Glover is the boss.
Yeah, man.
This must be the most unique set you've been on.
I've never experienced anything like this.
What
man.
is that dynamic like? Seeing the boss be your peer, somebody we all love and respect, and know how he came up in the game. Black
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Well, you know, this show is a labor of love, and he did this and picked everyone for a reason, and it's so great to watch him be back home.
Yeah.
Because he was raised in Stone Mountain, and it's so great to see him with his brother Steven, who's amazing, and this had to be done. You know what I mean? Doing this show, there was nothing more gratifying than going to set every day, and from the beginning to end, everyone is black. Like from the ADs to the hair and makeup to the costumes to Crafty, like everyone there, and most of them are local. And it's just, we've created this environment, you know, it's an incredibly diverse place. Hero, you know, having our director Hero, and, you know, our producers just gave us a place to play and to share this environment with everybody. And Donald is just really good at bringing people together, man. He's just like, he's one of the funniest cats I know. He's very and incredibly smart. Like, you couldn't have picked 4 different people from 4 different walks of life to come together and create these characters. And I just love that he trusted us to do that. And you know, it's like the love that we've received. I mean, I can't even explain it. It's something that I never thought I'd see in my lifetime. And the fact that people are really loving the show, it just means a lot. And that's Donald's gift. That's what
Donald.
he does. That's who he is. Big up to Donald, man.
Big up to you too, Brian Tyree Henry
Hey!
on Atlanta Tuesdays 10 p.m. on FX.
Yeah.
You know, after having him put that Shakespearean twist on those 2 Chainz lyrics.
I hope I did okay, man.
Look for his mixtape to come out soon.
All right.
Hey, man, thank you for coming by, brother.
Sway,
You're
man.
officially a citizen.
Hey! Those are the only words I've ever wanted to hear, man. Hey!
We got John Legend up next. You want to talk to John Legend, 888-742-3345.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shea 45.